I don't know if everyone else is like me, but I always have a pair of scissors at home for everyday use. Cutting fabric, cutting paper, cutting packaging. I used them so much that one day I realized the scissors weren't cutting smoothly anymore. I had to squeeze really hard and still couldn't cut. Here's a pair of scissors I've used for quite a while. I tried cutting a piece of fabric and found it quite difficult. The cut wasn't clean. I tried cutting paper, but the paper folded instead of cutting. Clearly the scissors were dull. Instead of throwing them away or taking them to a sharpener, today I'll share with you a very simple trick to sharpen your scissors at home. First, I took out an aluminum tray to place underneath. The aluminum tray helps keep the area cleaner and prevents the table surface from getting dirty during the process. I placed the dull scissors on the tray. Next, I applied a 3 centimeter length of toothpaste directly to the blades of the scissors. Once the toothpaste was on the blades, I used a toothbrush to spread it evenly on both sides of the blades. I brushed gently, brushing along the length of the blades to ensure the toothpaste covered the entire surface. Toothpaste contains very small abrasive particles, which help clean and smooth the blades before sharpening. After the toothpaste was evenly applied, I let the scissors soak for about 5 to 7 minutes. This time allows the toothpaste to work its magic, cleaning the blade surface and making the next sharpening step more effective. After soaking, I began sharpening the scissor blades using the rim of a ceramic bottle. The ceramic bottle rim has a slightly rough surface, which can be used as a sharpening stone in simple situations like this. I held the scissors as I normally would, then gently pressed the blades against the bottle rim. While sharpening, I worked slowly, keeping my hand steady and sliding the blades along the edge of the bottle rim, as if cutting into the bottle. Each time I sharpened, I tried to ensure even contact between the blades and the bottle surface for more uniform sharpening. I sharpened about 15 to 20 times, feeling the smoothness of the blades as I went. During the sharpening process, I didn't need to use too much force. Just a steady hand was enough. After sharpening, the blades were smoother and regained the necessary sharpness for use. After sharpening with a ceramic bottle, I used a paper towel to wipe the scissors clean, removing any remaining toothpaste and sharpening dust from the blades. After wiping, I tried cutting paper again to check the sharpness. At this point, the scissors had improved slightly, but they weren't really sharp yet. Cutting paper was still a bit stiff. Therefore, I decided to sharpen them one more time, and this time I used aluminum foil. I took out the aluminum foil and folded it in half to make it thicker. Then I used the scissors to cut the foil into small pieces. While cutting, I felt the blades start to cut the paper more easily than before. After cutting for a while, I folded the aluminum foil again and cut again. Folding the aluminum foil in multiple layers increased the stiffness and friction, thus helping to gently wear down the blades, making them sharper over time. I continued cutting like this several times until the scissors felt smoother and cutting became easier. Once I felt the blades were smoother and lighter, I tried cutting paper again for a final check. And the results were quite surprising. This time, the paper cut very easily, without any folding or jamming like before. The cut was much cleaner and smoother. Then I tried again with the fabric from the beginning. This time, the scissors cut noticeably more easily, requiring less force, and the fabric was cut more neatly and evenly than before sharpening. It's clear that after sharpening with aluminum foil, the sharpness of the scissors has improved significantly, and they are perfectly usable for everyday tasks. So, with just a ceramic bottle, some toothpaste, and aluminum foil, I was able to sharpen my dull scissors at home without needing to take them to a sharpener or use professional tools. After trying to cut paper and fabric again, I found that the scissors cut more smoothly, with cleaner cuts, and were much easier to use than before. This tip is very simple, easy to do, and time-saving, suitable for applying when scissors become slightly dull during daily use. Just be careful and follow each step correctly, and you can safely and effectively sharpen your scissors yourself. Hopefully, this little tip will be helpful in your daily life. If you find it useful, don't forget to share it with your family and friends. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next DIY tips.